Yo, what's going on guys? Mr. Grails here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be counting down the top 10 Supreme items from 2018. So in this list we're going to be including items from fall winter 18 and spring summer 18. And before we get into this video, please leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe. And if you do like these sort of videos, I've got a whole catalogue of these type of videos on my channel, ranging from Supreme, Nike, Adidas, Bape, Palace, you name it, it's probably on my channel. So yeah, go and check that out. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the Supreme scales. And yeah, call me a crackhead, yeah, but I like when Supreme does these sort of drug related items. Like for instance, when they made that that pipe out of that skateboard tool, I found that very creative. And yeah, this is just a cool item. Obviously it's nothing too crazy. It's just a pair of scales with Supreme on it. This was more alongside of the forgettable items from this year, just because it didn't really have like a massive impact, and like not many people were after it like that, but it was just sort of like a cool item. Okay, cool. So moving on to the number 9 spot, we have the Fox racing goggles, and I believe this item come in 4 different colorways: a black, a red one, and 2 other colors, I think, like a yellow or a blue one. And basically Fox is sort of like a dirt bike brand, so they do all of their like clothing for like dirt bike like riders and stuff. To be fair, out of the whole collaboration that they did, the goggles was the most well performing item. Like it was the only item that you could really wear like fashionably, because you wouldn't really go around wearing like a big, like, I don't know, like a motorbike like outfit, like, you know, you just wouldn't. And I'd probably say my favorite colorway is probably the black. I know it's a bit boring, but I think the other colorways are just a bit loud, but yeah, nonetheless a very good item. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have the Public Enemy hooded sweatshirt, and this was a big collaboration for Supreme. Like they released a lot of items, but in my personal opinion, the best item was by far the hooded sweatshirt, because to be honest, it just looked the cleanest. Like it wasn't that loud, and like the branding wasn't really like all over the place. Like it had, I wouldn't say minimal branding, like it was just a good amount of branding. Like it didn't have Supreme all over it or like anything like that. So yeah, it was a very good item in and of itself. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say on that item. It is a good item, and yeah, that's why I put it in this list. But yeah, coming in at the number 7 spot, we have the Lacoste anorak. And to be fair, this is probably my most favorite item on this list. I just like this whole like item, like in general. The way it's got the little Lacoste logo in and out of the stripes on the item, I think that's a very cool touch. And like the material of it, I do like that material. Like it's sort of like a windbreaker, silky material. To top it off, if that wasn't already good enough, this item is also reflective, and I feel like if an item is reflective, I feel like it just boosts the value of it just a little bit higher. But yeah, that was the number 7 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the Sideline hoodie. To be fair, this is probably one of my least favorite items out of the whole entire list, because I think it's just a bit cheesy and a bit loud. But I can't deny how well this item did when it comes to like resale and like just the community look on it. Like when this item released, it was very sought after. Like a lot of people was like after this item, and I'd probably say the best colorways in my opinion is probably the black. I know that's a bit basic again, but yeah, like I didn't really rock with majority of the colorways. But saying that, I'd probably say my second favorite colorway is probably the yellow and the purple. Like I don't know what it is about that color combination, but I do like that color combination. And yeah, that's all I really got to say. So that was the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the North Face fleece, and I can't even lie, majority of the North Face collaborations in 2018 were absolutely like just dog shit. However, this list wouldn't be right if I didn't add a North Face item into it. So yeah, the fleece is probably the best item for it. So this fleece came in like 3 different colorways. My favorite colorway is probably the white and like red sort of colorway. I wouldn't say I'm sort of like a fleece guy, but I do give credit where credit is due. And yeah, this is a nice fleece. I mean, saying that, say if it didn't have a North Face logo on it or a Supreme logo on it, I probably wouldn't find this a nice fleece. So yeah, I'm basically lying. But nonetheless, it is the best item out of the whole North Face collaborations throughout 2018. and yeah, that is a accomplishment in and of itself. So coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Supreme teddy bear. And to be fair, when I saw this in the lookbook, I really wanted this. Like, majority of brands like nowadays have got their own like bear that they've like released. Brands such as like Burberry, Ralph Lauren, Palace, I think, and a couple of other brands. To be fair, like, it could have been like a basic bear with like I don't know, just like a little teddy bear, and it had like a Supreme tag on it. But no, like, they went above and beyond and gave this teddy bear a box logo, and I can't lie, this is probably the freshest bear that you've ever seen. Like, it's just a well thought of like item. But that being said, I think the retail was like 150 or something, and yeah, it was pretty expensive, I can't lie. To be fair, I think it did undersell for like a couple of months. I'm not really sure what the price is of it now, but yeah, I know when it first released it didn't do that well. But yeah, that was the teddy bear coming in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the CDG box logo, and I can't lie, this is such like a hard hitting box logo. Like, majority of box logos like nowadays are just basic, but I do believe that they went above and beyond for this collaboration. No joke, like, this is probably the best box logo that they've released in like years. Like, the way like the box logo is just split in half, and it's like sort of like slanted. Like, I feel like that is such like a unique take on the box logo, and the fact that it's got CDG on it as well just makes it that much better, because obviously CDG is like a designer brand, so just have like their name on a Supreme item just increases the value that much more. And that's all I really have to say about that item. So yeah, moving on to the number 2 spot. So coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the pinball machine. And to be fair, I was so close to putting this at the number 1 spot, but the reason why I didn't is because like I just felt like it would sort of be like cheating. But the fact that like it was like a very limited release, I think there was like 10 or 15 like created, so like the chances of you even going for this item are just, you know, you basically like wouldn't have gotten this item. So for that reason, I didn't feel like it was fair to put it at the number 1 spot. But regardless, this item is a banger of an item. Like, it's probably got like 20 million different box logos in it, and not gonna lie, this item is mad expensive. Like, I can't remember the exact price, but if you want to know the price, go into my video. I think it's called top 5 most expensive Supreme items. And yeah, like I said, a banger of an item. And yeah, that was the number 2 spot. And I just want to give one honorable mention. It's a mountain bike. Although I didn't put this item in the top 10, I feel like it was well deserved because it's such a cool item. And the reason why I didn't put this in the list is because like Supreme does bikes every single season, and like it's just sort of outplayed like by now. But yeah, nonetheless, that is still a cool item. So coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the Supreme CDG Air Forces. And you can say what you want about this item, but in my opinion, this item is like cold, and I don't even like Nike, but I know this item is cold. The fact that 3 brands have collaborated on one item like just shows like the severity of this item, like how good it actually is. But that being said, this item is a little bit basic in the sense of like there is nothing really like going on in terms of like creativity. Obviously they use a sort of same design as the box logo, but just with the Nike tick. What they did is they grabbed the Nike tick and then they slanted the tick the same way they did the box logo. And yeah, that is a very cool touch. But apart from that, they didn't really do much else with the shoe. But nonetheless, like 3 brands collaborated on one item, and all 3 of them brands are like big hitting brands. Like, yeah, just crazy. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the top 10. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe. And yeah, until next time, I'm out.